Tonight on Elon Local News.
Chapel Hill. We'll have updates on UNC Chapel Hill after a 3-hour shelter-in-place was issued on campus.
Back to school mold. Students in the Alamance Burlington school system are getting an extra week of summer, and we'll tell you why.
Tracking Idalia. Elon students will experience rain as Idalia sweeps through. We have updates for you to watch, and the weather and the storm coming to the Carolinas.
These stories and more.
Elon Local News starts now. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Elon Local News. I'm Annie Tifo.
And I'm Fiona McAllister. We have breaking news to get to tonight.
A shelter-in-place was in effect at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill after police responded to reports of an armed and dangerous individual on or near the campus at approximately 1 p.m. today. The campus received the all-clear after approximately 3 hours of sheltering in place. Moments ago, during a press conference, we learned that the shots were fired and a faculty member has been killed. UNC police has released a suspect in custody, Tai Lei Chi, a graduate student at the school. Jack Bador is a senior at UNC Chapel Hill and was off campus when the shelter-in-place was issued, but he said he had friends that were on campus. Bador said that he was getting most of the information from the news.
As soon as something like this happens, rumors are going to start flying. And, the one thing I keep saying is, you really hope that those rumors are not true. You don't want them to be true because there's some crazy stuff that can be said. And I think that's why you kind of should rely on university stuff first, because they're going to be coming in and saying what's the truth and what should be done. And they're only going to be saying stuff that's credible.
There was a heavy police presence at the school during the shelter-in-place. All events and classes were canceled at the school according to the University of North Carolina's emergency alerts. This is an active and ongoing investigation. Check our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for updates.
The first day of school for the Alamance Burlington school system was supposed to be today. Mold was found in over 12 facilities in the Alamance Burlington school system. ABSS plans to delay the start of school until September 5th as a result. The board meeting begins at 6:30 p.m. Check out our coverage on elonnewsnetwork.com.
Elon University Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Gabby Smith, is stepping down from the position at the end of the academic year. She will be the 5th staff member to leave a senior position in the past 2 years. Smith said in an interview with Elon News Network, quote, "I'm just excited to jumpstart my scholarship. I get to relearn my discipline, and I get to work more directly with students." Smith has not responded to our request for an on-camera interview. How one Elon athlete turned a large setback into becoming a leader.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
You're watching Elon Local News.
So, Elon football season is getting ready to start this Thursday. I spoke with one athlete on the team that is coming from adversity last season and is looking to get back on the field. Elon football is playing Wake Forest this Thursday at 7 p.m. And if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you may want to do so fast as Elon is already sold out of their tickets they were able to give away. And you can go to Wake Forest website to get your own tickets right now. And other sports going on around Elon, all the sports are off the campus this week and sports will get back next week, as women's soccer gets back on September 3rd for their home game. Men's soccer will be back September 9th, and then the women's volleyball will have their first home game on September 8th. To check that and more, you can go to the Sports ENN Instagram or our X account and go to the Sports ENN website. And after this, we will see more on this package.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
You're watching Elon Local News.
To start their season this Thursday, I spoke with one athlete who overcame adversity last season and is looking to get back on the field. On football, redshirt sophomore Dylan Tucker is looking to have a comeback season after being sidelined for all of last year. Due to a devastating injury in practice during the preseason, Tucker ended up tearing a pectoral muscle in his chest and says this made him heartbroken.
It was definitely a big shift, but I think it helped me realize, how much I love the game of football, how much I just want to contribute, and how much all this matters to me and how much I care about my teammates.
Tucker thanks former Elon football linebacker Marcus Hillman for playing a large role in his growth while not being able to play. Tucker says he talks to Hillman often about what he can do better on the field and how to be a leader.
As an older guy, starting to realize my role, as a captain, as a leader on the football team, he kind of just, gives some pointers and tips, what to look for, how guys react to certain things, with the, developing the culture of a football team and how important that is.
Thanks to Tucker being vocal in the advice Hillman has given him, head coach Tony Trisciani says he has noticed Tucker's leadership and its impact on his teammates. He says he is proud of the work that Tucker has put in.
His teammates believe in him, and he's followable, and he's a guy that has the ability to make his teammates around him better.
Tucker says he has high expectations for the team and is hoping to make the playoffs once again. His personal goal, though, is to be a great example for his teammates.
I just want to be the best teammate I can be the best leader, stepping into this role, making sure that I'm an example for these younger guys so they can see how it needs to be done and we can continue to carry culture and tradition even after I graduate.
Now, looking back on the injury, Tucker is thankful for the experience that he was able to have despite the trouble he faced early on. Tucker and the rest of the team will now travel to Wake Forest this Thursday night, and the kickoff is set for 7 p.m. This game creates an in-state rivalry game for Elon that most of the players have had circled on their schedules. Head coach Tony Trisciani says he is looking forward to this game and is looking for the team to get more respect.
I think we're a team that deserves votes. I think we're a team that can work our way into the top 20 very quickly. We just need to go out and win games.
Now the team will look to play this Thursday night, and if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, go to the ENN website. We'll have it up on there. And if you can't go to the game, go and watch the watch party at Mosley this Thursday night.
The new permanent plaza in downtown Elon is still under construction, causing the crosswalks to be closed. The downtown development director for the town of Elon, Jill Weston, says the starting of the construction at the end of the summer was not the original plan.
There's opportunities for computer science, a lot of analytics courses, to say here's the emerging technology that's going to influence how people make those choices going forward and how even financial organizations operate. And so we're trying to combine those into one major for the students that really anticipate working in that.
Freshman Keithan Gandhi says the construction almost caused him to get hit by a car. And though he is safe, the close crosswalks have been inconvenient.
I mean, yeah, it's just a nuisance kind of to trying to live. Even if you're trying to go to Pandora's or the bookstore, which you need to go to get textbooks, it's kind of annoying.
We apologize for the technical error. Jill Weston says that construction should hopefully be finished before Thanksgiving break. We are going to commercial.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Elon University is introducing 4 new majors and minors beginning this fall. These new programs include a financial technology major, expressive arts minor, mechanical engineering concentration, and a health communications minor. Elon professor and chair of the finance department, Chris Harris, says the fintech major will provide opportunities for students to gain experience with new technologies that are changing the business world, including 2 new electives.
For computer science, a lot of analytics courses, to say here's the emerging technology that's going to influence how people make those choices going forward and how even financial organizations operate. And so we're trying to combine those into one major for the students that really anticipate working in that.
Elon Professor of Engineering, Jonathan Su, is a mechanical engineer by training. He says he's excited about the mechanical engineering concentration and feels it can offer an even wider range of experience to students.
Mechanical engineering is one of the oldest and broadest engineering disciplines, and it's traditionally the most popular. So I do some work with admissions and I talk to prospective students, and a lot of them are saying, I want to be a mechanical engineer. So being able to offer them that, I think, is really exciting for everyone.
More information on the course requirements for the new programs can be found on the Elon Academics webpage at the bottom of your screen.
For a live look at this week's weather ahead, we have our James Silk on Citroen Plaza.
James, how's it looking out there?
Good evening, Elon. Current conditions outside are mostly cloudy. We've had a few passing showers go by in the last couple hours. It's very humid out at the moment. We can expect tomorrow for your temperatures on Tuesday. We're going to expect a high of 83. Afternoon thunderstorms at about a 70% chance. Then on Wednesday, expect temperatures pretty similar to Tuesday with some PM showers. As we go into your Thursday and Friday, expect temperatures in the 70s. It's going to gradually warm up as the week goes on. Showers throughout the day on Thursday. However, Friday and Saturday are looking sunny and beautiful, which means get outside because it'll be a great weekend. That's all I have for your weather. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, James.
The North Carolina General Assembly passed a number of controversial bills this summer using veto-proof supermajorities. Our Joseph Navin has the Politics Summer Recap.
The Republican Party currently holds a 72 to 48 supermajority in the State House and a 30 to 20 supermajority in the State Senate. Supermajorities in both houses give the state Republicans the power to override the governor's veto of proposed legislation. The Republican Party reached this dual supermajority threshold early this spring when State Representative Tricia Cotham of Mecklenburg County switched her party affiliation from being a Democrat to a Republican. This allowed the State House and Senate to pass Senate Bill 20. It outlaws abortions in North Carolina after 12 weeks of pregnancy.
With 72 having voted in the affirmative and 48 in the negative, the motion carries. Having passed by the requisite 3/5 vote, the House has overridden the governor's veto and the bill becomes law, notwithstanding the governor's objection.
The General Assembly also passed House Bill 574, which mandates that transgender individuals must play on teams that correspond with their biological sex. Last week, Governor Roy Cooper vetoed Senate Bill 747, which will eliminate a 3-day grace period for absentee ballots and would require absentee ballots to arrive at the Board of Elections by Election Day. It is not clear yet if the General Assembly will override Cooper's veto.
Now our Joseph Navin joins us live in the studio to further break down North Carolina politics.
Once a bill is passed by both the House and the Senate, it then goes to the governor to be signed into law or vetoed. If the governor chooses to veto the bill, the General Assembly can override this veto with their supermajority. This requires a vote in both the House and the Senate. Both the Republican-controlled houses in the General Assembly also have yet to pass this year's budget, after the fiscal year began in June.
How Elon's Office of Sustainability forms community around the environment after this break. Elon's
See on page 4 that the projections need to be flood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
I'll be right back.
Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Elon Sustainability's Earth Day Every Day event allows the Elon community to learn more about sustainability and the environment on a college campus. I spoke to students and directors that participated in Elon Sustainability's Planting for the Planet event. They find greenery vital, especially when it comes to Elon's campus. The Elon Community Garden hosts more than just gardening. Students and faculty took part in painting pottery for their new houseplants provided by the Office of Sustainability. To encourage community sustainability and greenery, participants were excited to get involved. Elon freshman Benjamin Dewinier Smith has always loved agriculture. He says events like this pique his interest.
I grew to love gardening over the past year. I always had like a little basil plant on my desk and it was awesome for cooking. And over time I grew to love using herbs in cooking, and I learned there was a community garden. I figured it'd be a great opportunity to come out and learn more about Elon sustainability.
Volunteer intern coordinator and Elon senior Lauren Hill has been a part of Elon sustainability for 3 years. She says the program encourages students to come to their events with any level of curiosity.
When we talk about sustainability, our emphasis is the 3 Ps. It's people, planet, prosperity. So we want to really engage students on all aspects of what sustainability can look like for them.
Associate Director of Sustainability for Education and Outreach, Kelly Harr, says she hopes events like this encourage the Elon community to think about how they can practice sustainability on campus. She is really excited to see first-year students get involved in Elon sustainability.
To me, and hopefully to the Elon community, it's really a time to build community within Elon, really looking to connect like-minded individuals, so students who care about the environment, like gardening, like plants, bringing everyone together. Especially first-year students, we do it very early in the semester to try to help first-year students gain some community.
This year, the Office of Sustainability is launching a new Sustainability Master Plan, which will be updated for 2025. Harr says this plan includes group discussions to let students know they are always available to answer questions and concerns about sustainability. On Thursday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., look out for the Elon Dining Tricycle to try out a sustainable smoothie for Earth Day every day.
Food trucks are back on Elon's campus, and students can enjoy foreign food options every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This Wednesday's food truck is a Mexican-themed dish of Las Gringas tacos and will be located at the HBB basketball courts. Students can pay with food dollars, meal dollars, Phoenix Cash, card, or cash.
Later this week, North Carolina is expected to experience bad weather from Tropical Storm Idalia.
Our James Silk joins us again on Citroen Plaza to tell us what is ahead.
James, what can we expect?
Good evening again, Elon. Yes, we actually are currently watching a tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico. Currently, the National Hurricane Center naming this storm Tropical Storm Idalia. As of 2 p.m., the National Hurricane Center had said that there were sustained winds around 70 miles per hour, and it's moving north at 8 miles an hour. Landfall is expected in West Florida as a Category 3 storm, which could bring damaging winds and destruction to parts of the region. Coastal Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina all are expected to see about 2 to 4 inches of rain. However, here in the Elon area, we're just expecting a slight risk of flash flooding, maybe at about 15% is what it looks like at the current moment. Of course, you can always stay tuned to the National Hurricane Center and get updates from them in case anything should change. That's the latest. Back to you.
Elon News Network will continue to follow this tropical weather throughout the week.
But in the meantime, for immediate updates, visit the National Hurricane Center page on elonnewsnetwork.com. With the ad drop period ending today, now is a good time to look over your classes and see if you need to make any changes. Starting on your on-track profile, go to the Plan and Schedule section to see your current registration. Before you hit that drop button, find out what class you want to add. Go to your course catalog, select what term you're searching, the subject, academic level, the time of day, and course type. For a broader selection, try only selecting the subject and course type. Looking to fulfill requirements? Course type is your best friend. Simply select the desired requirement and search. If you want to refine your search, simply filter your results after. From there, add your desired class to your schedule and return to the Plan and Schedule page, where you can drop the class you want and add its replacement.
First-year Student Government Association and elections are right around the corner, and SGA is holding an interest meeting tonight for those who want to learn more. The leadership positions are available include class president, treasurer, and 5 class senators. The interest meeting starts at 7 p.m. in LaRose Commons in the historic neighborhood.
5 things you should know if you're just joining us now.
Chapel Hill was under shelter in place earlier today.
Tropical Storm Idalia is now a Category 3 hurricane.
And once again, ABSS schools have mold in over 12 of its school buildings. A board meeting is starting right now about what the county plans to do.
Did you see that weather out there today? I got caught in the rain on my way here.
I did. That's one thing everybody needs to know about the weather in the past and the upcoming weather. It's going to be a lot.
I know. I'm really scared for this hurricane. How are you feeling?
You know, after last year, I think that we can handle it.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, that is all the news we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Head over to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for stories, sports, and more.
And be sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.